Om Swastiastu, sir and friends. Good morning, sir and friends. On this occasion, I will present on amino acid metabolism and the urea cycle. First, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Natalie Tambunan with SIN 24130310026. Okay, next. Explain the meaning of amino acid metabolism and its role in the body. Amino acid metabolism is the process of synthesis, utilization, and breakdown of amino acid in the body. This process is important for protein synthesis, enzyme and hormone formation, and energy production. During amino acid breakdown, amino groups are converted into ammonia, which is then detoxified through the urea cycle to prevent toxic effects on the body. Okay, next. Explain how the body synthesizes non-essential amino acids, including their sources of carbon and nitrogen atoms. The body synthesizes non-essential amino acids mainly through transmination reaction. Carbon skeletons are derived from metabolic intermediates such as pyruvate, oxaloacetate, and alpha-ketoglutarate, while nitrogen atoms are that obtained from glutamate or ammonia. This process allows the body to produce amino acids that do not need to be obtained directly from food. Okay, next. Explain the process of transamination and the role of amino transferase enzymes in amino acid metabolism. Transamination is the transfer of an amino group from one amino acid to an alpha-keto acid to form a new amino acid. This reaction is catalyzed by aminotransferase enzymes with vitamin B6 as a coenzyme. The main function of transamination is to collect amino groups is in glutamate before they undergo deamination and enter the urea cycle. Okay, next. Explain oxidative deamination and its relationship to ammonia formation. Oxidative deamination is the removal of an amino group from glutamate, producing ammonia and alpha-ketoglutarate. This reaction occurs mainly in the liver and is catalyzed by glutamate dehydrogenase. The ammonia produced then enters the urea cycle to be converted into urea and safely excreted from the body. Okay, next. Explain the general pathway of amino acid degradation and how the carbon skeleton is utilized in energy metabolism. Amino acid degradation begins with the removal of amino group through transamination and deamination. The remaining carbon skeletons are then utilized in energy metabolism by entering the Krebs cycle, gluconeogenesis, or ketone body formation pathways. These processes ultimately produce ATP as an energy source for the body. Okay, next, explain the main function of the urea cycle and its location within the cell. The main function of the urea cycle is to convert toxic ammonia into urea, which is less toxic and can be excreted through urine. The urea cycle occurs in the liver, partly in the mitochondria and partly in the cytoplasm of liver cell. This process is essential for maintaining nitrogen balance in the body. Briefly describe the main step of the urea cycle. The urea cycle begins with the formation of carbamyl phosphate from ammonia and carbon dioxide. Carbamyl phosphate then reacts with ornithine to form citrulline. Citrulline combines with aspartate to produce arginosuccinate, which is then converted into arginine and fumarate. Finally, arginine is hydrolyzed by arginase to form urea and ornithine. Okay, next. Why can disorders in the urea cycle cause increased blood ammonia levels and brain dysfunction? Disorders in the urea cycle prevent ammonia from being efficiently converted into urea, leading to ammonia accumulation in the blood. Ammonia is highly toxic to the brain because it disrupts energy metabolism and neurotransmitter balance. As a result, patients may experience confusion, decreased cons- consciousness, and severe neurological disturbances. In this case, liver dysfunction, further reduces the body's ability to detoxify ammonia. Explain the concept of nitrogen balance and the conditions that may cause it imbalance. Nitrogen balance refers to the relationship between nitrogen intake from food and nitrogen excretion from the body. Positive nitrogen balance occurs when nitrogen intake exceeds nitrogen loss, such as during growth, pregnancy, or tissue repair. Negative nitrogen balance occurs when protein breakdown exceeds protein synthesis, as seen in starvation, liver disease, severe infection, or malnutrition. Okay, next. Explain the relationship between ammono acid metabolism, the Krebs cycle, and the urea cycle in maintaining body homeostasis. Ammonia acid metabolism produces ammonia groups and carbon skeletons. Ammonia groups are converted into ammonia and processed in the urea cycle to form urea for excretion, while carbon skeletons enter the Krebs cycle to produce energy. The Krebs cycle also generates intermediates mediates such as fumarate and oxaloacetate that are connected to the urea cycle. Together, these pathways maintain energy homeostasis and nitrogen balance in the body. Okay, next. Okay, thank you, sir and friends. I hope what has been presented has broadened our knowledge and understanding. Apologize for any shortcomings. That's all and thank you. Para mas, saya tutup dengan para mas Santi, Om Santi, Santi, Santi Om.